What is the most badass thing a private has said to a general? I witnessed this firsthand during a surprise inspection at our base. General Patterson was making his rounds, checking readiness levels when he stopped at our maintenance bay. Private Marcus Davis was elbow deep in a Bradley fighting vehicle engine. Kid was maybe 19, fresh out of basic, but he knew vehicles better than mechanics with 20 years experience. Self-taught gearhead from Detroit. The general walked up, full entourage trailing behind. Stars gleaming, boots polished like mirrors. He loved showing off for the cameras, always looking for photo opportunities with hardworking soldiers. Son, what are you working on there? The general asked, moving closer for the perfect shot. Davis didn't look up, kept working. Transmissions shot, sir. Third one this month. These Bradleys are falling apart faster than we can fix them. General's smile flickered. He wasn't expecting honesty. Well, I'm sure our mechanics are doing their best with what they have. That's when Davis finally looked up. Grease streaked across his face, wrench still in his hand. With respect, General, these vehicles are death traps. We're sending soldiers into combat with equipment that belongs in a scrapyard. The entourage went silent. Colonel started sweating. This was not going according to script. You don't tell a general his equipment sucks, especially not on camera. General Patterson's face hardened. Private, perhaps you don't understand the complexities of military logistics and procurement. Davis stood up slowly, all 5 feet 8 inches of him, facing down a 2-star general and his entire staff. Sir, I understand that when Sergeant Williams Bradley broke down last week, he almost got his whole squad killed because the backup systems failed too. The general stepped closer. Power play, trying to intimidate. Are you questioning my leadership, son? Davis never flinched. No, sir. I'm questioning why we're asking our people to fight with broken equipment while you're telling everyone back home how great everything is. The silence stretched forever. Cameras still rolling, staff officers looking like they wanted to disappear. This private had just called out a general on national television, but then something unexpected happened. The general actually listened, asked Davis to show him the maintenance logs, spent an hour going through repair records, casualty reports, equipment failure rates. Davis walked him through everything. How they were cannibalizing parts from other vehicles, how critical systems failed regularly, how soldiers were dying because of preventable mechanical failures. By the end, the general was taking notes. Real notes, not just photo op gestures. Davis had presented a compelling case with hard data and personal experience. 3 months later, our unit received a complete fleet of new vehicles. Emergency funding for updated equipment. Davis got promoted to specialist ahead of schedule. The general personally returned to thank him. Son, you taught me something important. Sometimes the truth comes from the bottom up, not the top down. Davis just nodded. Sir, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I just didn't want to watch any more friends die because of bad equipment. That footage never made it to the news. Too embarrassing for the brass. But it circulated through military channels for years. The private who stood up to a general and actually won. Davis finished his enlistment, went to college on the GI Bill, became a mechanical engineer. Now he designs military vehicles for a defense contractor. Equipment that actually works. He still tells that story. How one conversation in a maintenance bay changed his entire life. How speaking truth to power sometimes works if you have the facts to back it up. The general, he instituted new policies for equipment feedback from enlisted personnel. Created direct channels for soldiers to report problems without going through chain of command.